Hi, the Islamic Dad here. If you enjoy this channel and find it useful, please subscribe. It does help me out a lot. With the holidays coming up, I thought that I would do a video kind of different than my usual ones. I know that narcissists have a lot of very odd, quirks and behaviors that you wouldn't normally think of. And one of them is just the narcissist propensity to ruin, sabotage holidays and other special days that other people have. It's one of those aspects of the disorder that, is both incredibly just offensive and nauseating to me, but also just, even after all this time, it does not make a lot of sense why the narcissist would want to do this, because the narcissist is there. I mean, basically, it's like, to be vulgar, it's like getting into the hot tub and urinating. And it's like, okay, well, you're in the hot tub. I don't know what where you thought stuff was going to go, but, that's where you are. That said, narcissists are notorious for doing this. With the holidays coming up, I just wanted to give out a reminder for those of my viewers that are currently in relationships, marriages, etc., either with partners, girlfriends, boyfriends, spouses, relatives, parents, children. Anyone could be a narcissist, and you would be, and you could have a situation arise such as, Christmas, Hanukkah, Yule, where you're in, a situation with them. So, given that, I, can only give a little bit of advice on the subject, but basically, parroting, also what a lot of other people advise is to, one, don't react to, basically, if you're familiar with gray rocking, to go gray rock, and that when the narcissist tries to bait you or deliberately sabotages something or anything like that, they're doing that because supply is supply. I mean, that's the thing. Narcissists can get supply off of validation, compliments, acknowledgement, accolades, etc. But they also get supply off of seeing you react negatively. So you getting angry, you getting offended, you being in pain, that gives the narcissist supply too. So because of that, gray rocking is a great tool to use in that situation. And again, for example, at this time of year with the holidays, so that the narcissist basically is starved of oxygen. They're not able to continue down that road of, sabotage or baiting or insulting you, because you're not going to play the game. You're just going to, remain, flat emotionally, either not react to what they said at all and ignore them, or change the subject, or just, basically acknowledge it as a fact. Like okay, it's 40 degrees outside. Okay. And then, move on. That would definitely be one part. Going, I'd say, like a step further than that is boundaries. I know that some, experts, quotes, unquotes, in narcissism really push for boundaries and basically think they solve everything. I don't think they solve everything, but I think that they are a good tool in the toolbox. So one thing you can do with the holidays coming up is if you have a situation and you are kind of seeing where things could go south, or something that they've done to ruin the holidays the previous year, the year before that, etc., is just to calmly set a boundary. Just, one-on-one in, a private setting, not confrontational, because again, don't feed them any emotion. Just say, hey, I just wanted to let you know that with the holiday, I really am not going to tolerate XYZ, and I just want to let you know that if you XYZ, then I'm going to remove myself from the situation, or I'm going to get the kids and go back to my place, or I'm going to say goodbye and I'm going to get in the car and I'm going to go home because I am not going to let myself be disrespected, or whatever. I mean, I hope you get the idea. It's just basically you said it that way. Or if you want to get a little bit into a gray area, you could set a boundary around, say, your feelings. And I think some people would shy away from that, but at the same time, you are your own advocate. And so you could set a boundary and say, hey, if I feel like I'm being disrespected, I'm going to, wish everyone happy holidays, and I'm going to go home. Or you could say, hey, if I feel like you're, bringing everyone down, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Or something like that, where basically it's about either your feelings or, say, the feelings of your children, because as a parent, you're in charge of their well-being, and that includes emotional well-being. And again, you don't want to make this drama, because the narcissist is going to feed off of that. You just calmly say, you cross this line. I'm going to get my stuff. I'm going to get some extra, pumpkin pie, and some whipped cream. And then I'm going to head out and enjoy the holidays by myself, or, with my immediate family, or something like that. Or, like I say, conversely, or say, just look, you're welcome to be here, but I want to make sure that that these holidays are fun for everyone. And if there's a situation that arises where, you are bringing everyone down, or going in a negative direction, bringing up the past, something like that, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. And then, maybe, and just, make a little peace offering and say, hopefully that, you'll have fun too. And, you'll contribute to everyone's happiness, and we'll all have a good time. But, I just want to let you know that, like, that's, something that, I can't tolerate this year, or, this season. So, again, I hope that this doesn't happen to you, and that it's not something that you need to do. But I just want, it's just kind of a little reminder, just because of the holidays and the odd way in which narcissists' brains work, that this tends to be a time of year that they kind of lean into sabotaging and ruining the fun for other people, because they get supply off of it. So hopefully this video has been helpful. Thanks.